So we're here in Mestia and we just checked out of our guest house and we're about to start our 4-day trek to Ushguli. It's really nice here in Mestia. There's a big mountain. We're in a valley and we took an overnight train and then a 3-hour car ride taxi with 2 people from the Netherlands?
Yeah.
From Amsterdam?
Yeah.
And so we got here yesterday and did a little hike and got settled, and now we're heading out. Woo. And we have about 40 miles over 4 days, so somewhere around 10 miles a day. And we are totally prepared for this.
Yeah, totally.
Don't let your head hang low. You've seen the darkest skies, I know. Let your heart run child like horses in the wild. So take my hand and home we'll go.
So we've been walking for about 3 hours now. And yeah, this is the ski lift that we could have taken, but that would have been cheating. So 3,000 feet we raised up, and now we get to come up to a little lodge here and hang out with all the people that drove cars and then took the lift.
Home we'll go.
Walking to the tower and then down. I mean, it's really far and I already am in a lot of pain. I may just die here right on the grass. We'll see.
It's not a clock tower, too. That's how tired she is.
Whatever, we made it to this big piece of metal and I didn't die. I see mountains, but I don't see the village we're staying in, and that scares me because that means we have to walk a lot further.
You've seen the darkest skies, I know. Let your heart run child like horses in the wild. So take my hand and home we'll go. The sun it glows like gold. Feeling warm as a burning coal. Let your soul shine bright like diamonds in the sky. So take my hand and home we'll go. Home we'll go.
Good morning, it's day 2. We just walked to the top of the town. This is where we slept last night. It's called Tvirmi, and apparently it's on the alternate route, so it wasn't very touristic
At all.
But there were a few other backpackers kind of walking through. We walked down and we saw some people working in the fields, and this kid on a horse came over to us and was asking us if we needed a guest house and where we were going, and we said sure. And so then the daughter came over and said that the guest house name was Nino. We kind of walked into town. It was really funny because everybody was asking us if we needed a guest house. Guest house, and then we said, do you have a guest house? And they were like, no, but you can sleep here. Finally, we walked into town, and Nino was actually there.
Yeah, she was waiting for us.
Yeah.
The daughter had called her from the field.
Yeah, so she shouted out Nino, and then we were like, oh, okay, that's the one we had talked to. So we crossed our fingers that it was nice, and it was actually a pretty nice place. There was a pretty nice bathroom with new modern appliances, so that was good.
We were happy to have a shower.
But they made us dinner last night, a bunch of food.
Way too much food.
They feed us a bunch of bread here, and
filled with cheese and potatoes.
Yeah, they gave us a bunch of food, way too much food. They were really nice, and
they made us breakfast this morning
they
with pretty much the same stuff, but some eggs and
also made
coffee.
us breakfast, and I asked them if they would pack us some food to go, and they did. So in total we paid like 100 lari, which is like $40. So we had dinner,
breakfast, lunch, and a place to stay.
And like this town is like
gorgeous.
There were two cows in our yard. It's literally like the most old, like medieval
rural
town ever, but they have electricity, but I don't know if that much else has changed in the last like 500 years.
Probably not.
Now we're gonna be hiking 10 miles today.
Hopefully. Let's do this. So about 30 seconds after we filmed the first video talking about what we're doing today, we started walking and made it maybe like 50 feet, and a car drove past and I waved and he stopped and was like motioning like along the road, like, you going this way? And I nodded, and so he stopped for us and we decided to hitchhike. And then when we got to the part where our trail split, we just told him to stop and said thank you and got out. So can officially mark hitchhiking off the bucket list. Sorry, Mom.
Ooh, crazy's what they think about me. Ain't gonna stop 'cause they tell me so. 'Cause 99 miles per hour, baby, is how fast that I'd like to go. Can't keep up with my rhythm though. They keep trying. Too quick for the lines they throw. I walk to the sound of my own drum. It goes, they go, we go. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, here we go. Feel it in my soul. Really need it so good. Gotta beat it. All it takes control. Really need it, need it.
Well, we made it down to Adishi, and it's really pretty. There's an amazing valley, an old town. The town's really small, so our first goal is going to be to find a place to sleep, and then I'm going to take this pack off, and I'm going to find a beer and a Coke, because we've earned it. It's about 23 miles so far, and somewhere around 10 miles today. A heck of a hike uphill, but we're here now, so it's time to get some rest. Found a guest house, and Taylor is doing the best thing you can do after a long hike. We've got a room, and in the hallway, shower, and a bathroom.
All it takes control. Really need it.
Good morning, it's day 3.
We're leaving Adishi and heading towards Aprali.
We're heading along this river here, and we're gonna cross it and then go up the pass into the next town. So it was a fun night in our guest house in Adishi with like 13 other people. So
Everybody was pretty young and chatty, so
we met a lot of good people, and so here we go.
Flicker like a fluorescent light. Intermittent strobing lonely night. 'Cause I am standing by your side, trying to breach this dark and deep divide. You're here, so far away, so near, so far away. I hear you talking to yourself.
it was very steep and exhausting. It took about 2 hours, but we made it up to the top of the ridgeline, had some lunch down here, and then we walked up to the top of the ridgeline to see the glaciers. And we have about 4 hours to go to get to the next village, so let's do this.
So far away, so near, so far away, you're here. So far away, so near, so far
Thing on?
This is so cheesy.
What am I supposed to say? We have made it to our final destination, beautiful Ushguli, Georgia, with all of the awesome towers all over town and a huge mountain and a huge glacier behind us. And so we hiked about 13 miles today and we got to Iprali, and luckily we found someone that wanted to take a taxi to Ushguli, so we shortened our hike by 1 day. And we don't really regret that because the road is supposed to be kind of boring and the views aren't that great. So we saved a lot of time and we saved the day to get back to Tbilisi and drink lots of wine. But we're going to spend the night hanging out here in Ushguli, taking lots of photos, and wake up in the morning and figure out how we get back to Tbilisi before our flight on Sunday night. So it has been an awesome trip, and we're both sunburned and our legs are very tired, and we're glad it's over, so now we're gonna relax and enjoy these amazing views.